Hello everyone. In this presentation, we will talk about the different protocols and diplomatic language that we should follow in Switzerland if we desire to be successful in business and make a good impression. In this way, we could avoid an embarrassing situation. Switzerland, officially named the Swiss Confederation, is a sovereign state situated in Central Europe. It is a federal republic composed of 26 cantons with federal authorities seated in Bern. Switzerland is a land-located country bordered by Italy to the south, France to the west, Germany to the north, and Austria and Liechtenstein to the east. In 2018, Switzerland's population was 8.5 million. The official languages are German, French, Italian, and Romansh. It is one of the most developed countries in the world, and it ranks near the top in several international metrics, including economic competitiveness and human development. We have to take into account that Switzerland has 4 official languages. For that reason, we have to focus our goals on business features depending on the particular language and region that we have to use to adapt the best utterance, expressions, and gestures as possible. When someone is introduced to you in a formal or business setting, make eye contact, shake their hand firmly, and state "nice to meet you" in any of the official languages. Also, recalling someone's name is critical. On the other hand, if we greet others with a smile or a hug, we are committing an embarrassing blunder. Switzerland has a gender gap of 75.5%. With that percentage, Switzerland is in the 20th position in the ranking. The differences between men and women are not significant if we compare them with those of the rest of the analyzed countries. In Switzerland, men and women are equal in business. Only hierarchy counts. Outside the workplace, women are expected to introduce themselves to men, but in business, males can approach female colleagues. There are strict hierarchical rules in the Swiss business world, so it is important to get them right. Even if the boss is around, you must always greet the customers and guests first, then your boss, and then your colleagues. When making introductions, you must introduce the subordinate person, in this case the boss, to the superior person first, in this case the customer, despite the gender or the age. The culture of companies can vary somewhat, depending on whether they are in the German, French, or Italian areas of Switzerland. Overall, one can say that decisions are taken at the top of the organization. In most of organizations, employees have little responsibility, although these differ from one company to another. Swiss people used to be timely. If you are more than 5 minutes late at a meeting, you should report it by phone. Timeliness is particularly important in the world of work. When you want to see someone, you usually make an appointment beforehand. Announced visits are not frequent, even in private life.
Wardrobe. Regarding the dress code, it has become more relaxed in most industries nowadays. People now wear business casual more often in everyday business life. Ties are hardly worn at all unless there is a special occasion. In some places, such as banks or financial insurance industry, the formal code of business attire is still common. Men wear suits and women wear suits, like jacket and skirt, or trouser suits. And now I'm going to talk about table protocol. When we are eating in a meeting, we have to follow etiquette in Switzerland, especially in the business field, handling the non-verbal communication correctly in order to be respectful. For example, at a Swiss business lunch, it is important to know how to sit. We should sit on the back of your chair with your feet flat on the floor and your forearms on the table. Once you are done, you can put your hands on your lap and place your cutlery on the plate in the 420 position. Gesture and verbal and nonverbal communication can compromise the way people and coworkers can see us. With that in mind, we must maintain good behavior and correct language. Facial expressions play an important role in Switzerland, as they serve as a reaction to the conversation you are having. The Swiss will not smile or frown unless the reaction has been specifically designed by the speaker. Also, the use of eye contact should be frequent. In particular, when doing business with the Swiss, eye contact should almost be the focus, since it conveys sincerity and builds trust. Topics to avoid. Avoid asking personal questions or discussing family unless they're bringing up at some point in your relationship. The Swiss attribute their independence to their military preparation, which includes universal military service. This can lead to bitter arguments. In addition, do not interrupt your Swiss partner with remarks or comments. Wait until they have exhausted their point of view and then offer yours, and only if asked. The Swiss can be rather earnest, so it is advisable to avoid making jokes until you are sure of your ground. First, you must show yourself as an honest, responsible, sincere, and modest business person. This quality is sufficient to gain the trust and respect of your future partners. In addition, social and environmental awareness is a fundamental part of Swiss culture, so investors who have these characteristics are welcome. The Swiss are serious business people who always want to benefit from a negotiation. Do not try to haggle price. On the other hand, they are not inflexible or imposing cease, because even if the Swiss go directly to the address table, it could take some time.